Good morning. Boy, we have a full house today. This is so exciting. Thank you for joining me today because I really need this meditation. and I've heard that when there is a group that it's much more powerful. So, thank you for joining me this morning. So, our weekly theme, I think I didn't bring my piece of paper up, but I think it's releasing and letting go. And so that's what our meditation is about today. And I have to be careful about the microphone because when I play back at the end of the day for the newsletter, I'm not hearing the meditation sometimes. So I'll try to make sure it's recorded. So today, the intention for this meditation is to help you release those things that you want to control, to surrender to what is. So let's begin. We'll take 4 deep breaths, inhaling to 4, holding 4, releasing 4. So let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Now bring your breathing back to normal. And let your body relax. Calming your mind, opening your heart. Calming your mind, opening your heart. Calming your mind, opening your heart. So let's just settle in just a little bit deeper. And we're going to do a little imagination exercise. Imagine for a second, or for the rest of this exercise, that you're standing outside yourself and you're looking at yourself sitting in the chair. Notice how relaxed you look. Now raise a hand in front of you. You are reaching your hand out as if you are holding something in it. I want you to think about anything that might be happening in your life right now that you are trying to control. Something that you're trying to manage. Something you're trying to make perfect. You feel the struggle. You can feel pain and tension of that control. Now I want you to see each of these things as if they're little marbles that are placed in your hand, one by one being placed in your hand. Maybe it's your schedule, or you're feeling you're being rushed and there's just no time to get everything done. Maybe it's the politics of the world and the happenings, what's happening, and you wish it wasn't happening, it was different. Maybe it's someone's behavior or attitude that you're trying to change. Maybe it's something at your work. Maybe it's the amount of work you're getting done or the amount of money that's coming in. Whatever those things are, just identify them, each one as a little marble. Now, interesting enough, notice your natural tendency to close your hand around these marbles so they won't fall out. You're trying to hold on to them to prevent them from falling. I want you to see yourself squeezing these marbles in your hand. And feel the tension, maybe even some pain that you experience in your hand, your fist, your arm, or even your body because of this. Now we're going to take 3 deep breaths. On each breath out, I want you to open your hand and let a marble fall. Let's take our first deep breath. Breathe in love and feel it come into your body as it expands. And as you breathe out, release a marble. Release that thing you're trying to control. Take another deep breath in, breathing in compassion. And on your exhale, release the tension in your hand just a little bit, releasing your grip and releasing another marble. And now one last deep breath in. Breathing in grace and understanding for yourself. As you exhale, feel all the remaining marbles fall out of your hand. And see your hand now empty and comes back to its normal place next to you. Do you feel lighter? Is your heartbeat slowed down? Has your breathing slowed down? And just for now, this moment is all that exists. You are here. And You're doing the best job you possibly can right now. You are full of love. You are full of kindness. And you are full of compassion. Just for now, surrender to this moment. Surrender to what is. You have everything inside of you that you could possibly need right now. You are remarkable. You are blessed with gifts and talents. You are the light of love everywhere you go. You are the magnificence of God. Good is all around you. Abundance, love, and beauty surround you. It is up to you to choose to see it. And now let's take one last deep breath in, filling up your entire body and letting this exhale expand your light and bring your awareness back into the room. On your exhale, know you are perfect in this moment, just the way you are. So my remarkable individual expressions of God, you can remain here until our service at 10:30, or you can go in the lobby and have some coffee, some water, chat with friends. And thank you so much for starting my day. Namaste.
1, 2, 3, test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2, 3.
You guys look so perky. Good morning. Good morning. You all look so wonderful today. Welcome, welcome in. Welcome in, people online. It's so good to see you. We're here to celebrate your spiritual magnificence. It's so good to see you all. If you'd like to join me, Ernest Holmes is the founder of our philosophy, and we recognize the truths found in all spiritual teachings, both traditional and contemporary. For more information about the science of mind philosophy, you can visit our information table after service or visit our website at cslcapecoral.org. All righty, and the one, the only, our beloved Big Love Band. Are you guys ready? They look so wonderful.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So feel free to stand with us. We're going to get your blood flowing this morning.
I'm looking to hear your beautiful voice. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light. Everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light. Everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we come to be. We are love, we are one. One big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we've come to be. We are love, we are one. One big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we've come to be. We are love, we are one. One big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
Go, Scott.
Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
Wow, wow. That was fun. Boy, you got some jamming tunes on that guitar. How about it? Okay, we're going to say our welcome blessing together. If we roll up our hands, here we go. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. We know who you truly are. You are the spiritual image and likeness of God. We appreciate you, we love you, and we are thankful you are here. Welcome to the center. Yeah, I know. She's coming up. All right, you guys ready? The kiddos. This is such a beautiful song. It really is. Please come join us. Let's all do it together. Come on up. Come on, girls. Come on up. All right. This is great. You're going to take us through it? Or?
You are the face of God. We hold you in our hearts. You are a part of us. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. We hold you in our hearts. You are a part of us. You are the face of God. We hold you in our
Did you want to say anything, Dawn? No? Okay. Thank you for the kiddos. They did a great job. Thank you, guys. You head on out? Yeah, thanks. So, perfect timing. So, any youngsters here wishing to attend our youth program are free to head to their classrooms. Have fun, guys. Thank you for that. It was beautiful. We want a big thank you to Pam Lambert, who was holding High Watch during our service today. And High Watch, when we talk about High Watch, is that we mean that we're holding the consciousness for the best possible outcome for our service. Ooh, another song. This is wonderful. Love, lead the way.
Yes.
Lead the way.
Feel
Big
free
Love
to dance
Band.
again. We do kind of a little hit workout on Sundays. I don't know if you guys are signed up for that, but feel free to stand if you want to dance with us.
My world is not okay. There's roadblocks in my way. When I feel so all alone, these words will bring me home. Let love lead the way. Let love lead the way. Oh, oh. Let love lead the way. I'll let love lead the way. When we can't see eye to eye, no matter how we try, we can find a harmony if you sing along with me. Let love lead the way. Let love lead the way. Oh, oh, let love lead the way. I'll let love lead the way. In everything, love will be the gifts I bring, to give and to receive, straight from the heart. I'll let love lead the way.
Wonderful song. Thank you so much. Well, for us to attract our new minister, we must become that which we desire. So please join me in repeating our community affirmation. We are a loving and heart-centered community. We are dynamic, charismatic, and steeped in science of mind. We are all visionaries, inspired and motivated into action, doing so with joy, laughter, fun, and humor. And so it is. Our vision statement for our new minister, please join us in repeating this affirmation together. Our new minister is loving and heart-centered. They are dynamic, charismatic speaker who is steeped in science of mind, a visionary and inspire the community, motivating us into action, doing so with joy, laughter, fun, and humor. And so it is. Awesome. You did a great job. We're looking for team leads for our activities team, so please see B and Linda Lloyd when you get a chance, or if you feel the shake and move and you want to come in and be on our activity committee. Sound bath is every Friday, fourth Friday. Join us for the talented Jenny as she offers a peaceful and sound bathing, providing healing and immersive experience for sound bath. On the fourth Friday from 7 to 8 is $18 love suggestion donation. February 23rd from 2 to 3, everyone is welcome to attend our first Healing Center Circle. Our community, it was right after the potluck. And they kind of wanted me to say a couple of words about that, so I'm going to go, I wrote it down, this is important, as soon as I can get it together. So I'll apologize. There we go. Today after potluck, there'll be the Healing Revealing service that will include intentional energy healing circles to release whatever each person is wishing to release, whether that be a physical issue or something emotional, prayer, a habitual habit maybe, I don't know. Maybe I worry too much, but okay. You know, I forgot to introduce myself too, so that'll give you a hint about where I need to go today, the healing circle. And the service will include music and prayer and vibrations for healing and somewhat intimate, healthy nature. The planning team recognizes today's a busy day. We've got a lot going on, but we hope as many people will stay as possible, and your feedback will determine if there's interest having another monthly service going forward, and I think that's a great idea. So yeah, guys, after the service, join us for the Healing Circle. Sounds like it's gonna be a beautiful event. Are you guys ready for the next song? All right. Sure. Sure, go for it. Plant that soil.
This tune came as a result of a foundations project, and I'll tell you the story later on if you really want to hear it. Prepare the soil, plant the seed and watch it grow. This is something every gardener knows. Prepare the soil, plant the seed and let it go. Know that you will reap just what you sow. And if you're sowing seeds of love, love comes back to you. And if you're planting seeds of peace, it will come back to still the mind. Seek a higher place. Go within to see the vision you embrace. Know the truth. Seek and you will find outpourings from the universal mind. And if you're planting seeds of hope, hope comes to your door. And if it's joy that you desire, you'll receive even more. If it's friendship that you want, just hold out your hand. Prince of Spirit will provide for you. Principle will tend. Prepare the soul. Plant the seed and watch it grow. This is something every gardener knows. Prepare the soul. Plant the seed and let it go. Know that you will reap just what you sow. Know that you will reap just what you sow. Then sit back and watch your garden grow. Thank you. Thank you, band.
I just love the smile on Ralph's face. It's so good to have him back. Yes, yes, let's hear it. Yes, yes. Someone who's very special in my life and is such a joy to be around and just take counsel from her. She's incredible. Please welcome Reverend Malika Devi for this week's reading.
Yes, I made it. Yes, those of you who don't know me, my name is Malika Devi. A month ago, I was a practitioner. I am still a practitioner. And now I passed the exam, so I'm a reverend. So thank you all. I could not have done it without this community. And this place is very special to me, and it is my spiritual home. And I also wanted to answer one of the questions that people are asking me, because we are in the middle of a searching for a minister. And few of them came to me and said, why wouldn't you want to apply for the job? Well, I have a practice in my life, which is I would like to say that I've learned from this journey, I'm not getting a full body yes. And you have to sit by and listen to yourself. And I'm sitting and listening to my spirit and allowing it to guide me. I'm staying open and receptive, but it is not saying yes right now. So I am not applying for the job. So from that today's talk is, the topic is about letting go. A new way of being together. So I was searching for a perfect reading for today, and I came across, we call it our Bible here, Science of Mind magazine, Science of Mind, our book. So those of you who are a member here should have a couple of those on one by your bed and one on your coffee table, so you can reach out. And I am reading from page 233. And to let you know, for the past 4 years, I've been reading so many different books for the school studying. I have not really been focused on this, so I'm coming back to this book again. And it's on page 233. It is coming from our founder, Ernest Holmes. If one can take time, once a day at least, let go of all that not true, and lay hold of reality. Let go doubts, distrust, worry, condemnation, and fear, and lay hold life in its expression of beauty, truth, wholeness, and his mental cognition would be healed. Keep the mind and body open to the reception of truth. It is static, fixed, inflexible outlook, which produces a tendency on the part of the body and its muscles and functions to become tense and underactive. Hold steadfastly to the thought of all of life is in the state of eternal flow. Relax your thoughts and allow the free flow of the life essence in and through you. And your body will respond to its healing activity. Inner action will quickly disappear into its native nothingness in the rhythm and harmony of all your bodily functions. And this phrase came to me, so I wanted to, I shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So I wanted to take this reading into a prayer. So letting go is not something easy, but it is possible. It is a practice. And if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. And we also would invite you to bring a situation, condition, or a person that you wanted to bring it into the light as we take a few moments of silence. Letting go and let God letting go is easy when we practice. When we are conscious of practicing, letting go our thoughts, our habits that is no longer serving us, and allowing good, creating that space for the good to come into our life. So this moment, I invite you to open your hearts and your mind for that good to show up, and whatever that way it could show up in your life, whatever you call it good. As we recognize that truth for ourselves, it also opens ourselves to see the same truth for others, and the same truth for the whole entire universe. So I take this moment to recognize that truth of God, good, life, that power, energy, light, that flowing through each and every one. And that light is right here, right now. And I take this moment to bless each one here, bless this Sunday celebration. Bless all hands and hearts came together to bring this grand and glorious day for each of us. So as we celebrate today, I know it is all good, it is all God, it is all perfect for each one. So knowing this truth, I release my words, I hand it over to God, knowing it is in good hands and God's hands. I let it be, and so it is. Well, our speaker today doesn't need any introduction. She is part of us, and I am so happy and grateful to call her my friend. And she's been in this community for, I think, much longer than I am. And when I came into this community, she was a practitioner. She was on her ministerial journey. And I remember walking through with her on her journey. And as she supported me on my journey, I'm very grateful to call her my friend, Reverend Shell.
Good morning. Thank you, darling. Yes, I have slides today. All right. So, how much do you think this weighs?
Too much. Is it full or is it empty?
It's full. It's full. You know what the truth is? I have no idea. I have no idea how much this weighs. But I will tell you that if I have it out like this for a couple of minutes, I might have a little bit of discomfort. If I have it out like this for a couple of hours, I'm going to have quite a bit of discomfort. And if I have it out here for a couple of days, I'm going to be paralyzed. Like this, right? Stiff. I won't be able to feel a thing. So, what does that mean? You know what? That's the same with everything. That's the same with everything that we hold on to. I'm holding on to this, right? I'm holding on to this. So if I hold on to something for a minute or two, I'll try not to move a lot, you guys. No guarantees. They were teasing me the other day because I tend to move on the stage quite a lot. So if I hold on to this for a couple of minutes, no big deal. I hold on to this for a couple of hours like this, starting to become a big deal. I hold on to this for a day, or two, or a week, or a month, it's a big deal. We do that with fears, don't we? We can notice a fear. We can notice a fear for a minute and acknowledge it and let it go. Or we can hold on to that fear for hours. Or we can hold on to that fear for weeks or months or years or lifetimes, yeah? And we're paralyzed. We're paralyzed by the fear. Do you recognize, it's not a great picture up there. I'm glad I brought do you recognize these? What's this from? Our intentions. Our intentions for this year, instead of having a white stone ceremony this year, we had a white shell ceremony. And that meant that you kind of went into meditation and focused on what Spirit was telling you your intention for this year would be. This is my shell. This is my shell for this year. Release was my word. That came to me. Release. And in my own life, those of you that know me know that the last couple of years have been pretty rough. They've been pretty rough for me. I lost my dad, and I was extremely close to my dad, extremely close. And so in my effort to release grief, I feel the grief when it comes up. And you'll see me teary a lot, because the littlest thing will trigger it. Last week, Leland said the word terracotta. And I was a mess for weeks because my dad and I had this joke. I would say his house is painted pumpkin orange. And he would say, "It's not pumpkin orange, Shell, it's terracotta." And he'd have this really funny way of saying it. So Leland says terracotta. I hear my dad in the back of my head going, terracotta. And I'm laughing and I'm crying and I'm crying and I'm laughing. And I'm letting the grief move through me. I'm not holding it. I'm letting it move through me. And we can do this because we do have these feelings, and the feelings are there pointing the way at something. And that grief is pointing the way to the love that I had for my dad, not even have for my dad. I'm feeling this grief. My mom has late-stage Parkinson's and dementia, and she's disappearing into that disease every day in bigger ways. I'm grieving losing my mom, and she's still here. And it comes in waves, and sometimes she knows exactly who I am. She knows exactly what's going on, and I celebrate that. That I will hold out here. Yes, thank you very much. You know? Yes, that I will, because it brings life and it brings joy to me. Those things maybe we do that with. But when she doesn't recognize me, or when she runs me down, because this disease is bringing some of that. My mom was not like that. Parkinson's is. That I can't hold out here, or it'll kill me. It'll paralyze me. That I just have to let run through and recognize what it is. Now, Malika said that everybody would know me. A lot of you don't, actually, or don't know that I was spiritual director here from 2017 to 2021. Exactly 4 years, like to the day 4 years. Which is kind of interesting. I stepped down because my mom's Parkinson's, largely because my mom's Parkinson's was getting worse. And I wanted to help my dad more. And I knew that I couldn't be of support to this community and support to my parents with those conditions at the same time. That would just take too much out of me and nobody would have me fully, and that wasn't okay. So there was a release that had to happen when I stepped out of this position. I had to release the community and my role as spiritual director, and that was so stinking hard. I can't even begin to tell you. The community had to release me in that position as well, so that they could welcome somebody else. And that was stinking hard. I know it was. I heard about it. And I mourned with you. I did. And we're going through that again right now, but look who we got. We got Reverend Chris, who was stinking awesome. Wasn't he great? Reverend Chris was awesome. And he was only welcomed into this community because this community released me. We're there again, guys. We're there again. I know that Chris is going to be great. I know that this is unfolding for him in divine right order. I know that this is unfolding for our community in divine right order. And so letting go is releasing so that something good can come in. It's very, very, very important. It's important for you in your life. It's important to this center. And it's also important in reference to what's going on in the world right now. We're in a country that's divided. It's way divided. And we are holding things out here in a big way. Are you feeling it? We all are. We are all feeling that in a big way. And what does it do? Paralyzes. It paralyzes us. We have to release. We have to release to create a space of allowing for good to flow. We talked, Idalia and I are teaching a class together right now. That wasn't the plan, but boy, it turned out so great. She's awesome. She is just so awesome. So Idalia and I are teaching a class, and we talk about release a lot in that class. And it's a release of beliefs. It's a release of beliefs that no longer serve us so that we can live a different life, right? But when we release these beliefs that no longer serve us, we have to replace them with something. We can't just release. So as we're looking at this world, global, national thing going on, what do we replace what we're releasing with? So there's a lot of anger going on. There's a lot of frustration going on. There's a lot of pointing fingers going on. What do we replace that with so that we can have a different experience and be the catalyst for change in this country? We can be the catalyst for change in this country. We can build a world that works for everybody. And we do it one person at a time, and it starts here. And it starts now. Your reading was so perfect. We don't know what the reading's going to be, by the way. And she looked at the notes, and I am not going by the notes that home office sent, as usual. I know, as usual. But the reading could not have been more perfect. You know how she talked about the physical body, and here I mean, goodness. Tells me that there's one mind, one. Okay, so what do? Ernest Holmes tells us. Now, this did come from the notes from home office, and it's a beautiful reading by Ernest Holmes. Love.
Leads the way.
Love does lead the way. No, see, the music was perfect too, wasn't it? The music was perfect too. If we let love lead the way, if we hold on to love, we can't be in love and fear at the same time. We can't be in love and hate at the same time. We can't be in love and judgment at the same time. It just doesn't work. So if we let love lead the way, everything changes. Now here's how Ernest Holmes put, thank you for that. Love overcomes both hate and fear. However, love does not overcome hate and fear through controversy, argument, or force. Guess what's going on right now? Controversy, argument, and force. It doesn't work that way. They don't fit together, guys. They don't. But a subtle power of transformation, transmutation, and sublimation. So these last words really kind of interested me. I love playing with words. I love looking up words and figuring out what they mean and finding the deeper meaning and all that. And I did that today. So transformation is a thorough or dramatic change in form or appearance. That's what transformation is. Transmutation is a change in form, appearance, structure, or the nature of something. Well, that sounds pretty much like the same thing to me. And I went, Ernest, why would you use the same word twice? This makes no sense, and he generally doesn't do this. So I went back and I said to my Google Oracle, what is the difference between transformation and transmutation? And here it is. Transmutation suggests a more profound and complete transformation, often with a mystical or spiritual connection. Isn't that cool? I love that. So, transformation, transmutation, and sublimation. Now, this, for me, has a whole different meaning because I do dye sublimation, which is printing and making t-shirts and stuff, but that's not what they mean here. Sublimation here is to change the form, but not the essence. That's what it literally means, to change the form but not the essence. And it's often used, sublimation, in science, and it means going from a solid to a gas without going to the liquid form in between. It just goes directly solid gas, which I really don't understand, but it's kind of nifty anyway. So all of this is in changing form. So if we were to go back to our original quote, love overcomes both hate and fear. However, love does not overcome hate and fear through controversy, argument, or force, but by a subtle power change of form, completely with a mystical or spiritual connotation without losing our essence. Isn't that fascinating? Isn't that interesting? I like what he's saying there, at least what I took away from what he's saying there. We can transform, we can change, and in fact, if it has a spiritual base to it, and we never have to give up our essence. We never have to give up who we are. That's not expected, no. But we can bring love to the world, and we can bring peace to the world, and we can bring change to the world, and we can be this change, and never, ever lose who we are. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, guys. It's about recognizing when we are in fear. It's recognizing when we are paralyzed. And it's changing that. It's transforming that. It's transmuting that. It's sublimating that into something else that will not only serve the world, but it'll serve you. And actually, it'll serve you first. Because if we shift out of fear into peace, we're peace-filled. If we shift out of hatred into love, we're love-filled. And then we can bring that in. Most of y'all know, or many of you know, I've been in serious counseling since all this stuff with my mom and dad. I'm working with a counselor to help me through the grief, to help me understand how to process grief. And she's given me a bunch of tools, which are just wonderful. And what she keeps saying to me over and over again is, Shell, you got a cup. And you want to give from this part of the cup. You know, it's cups like this. You want to give from this part. And if you're not filling your cup constantly with joy, with fun, with laughter, with what you enjoy doing, if you're not filling it up with that, you're giving from down here. And the analogy that comes to my head is like if I'm having coffee or something and there's grounds down there. You ever get a mouthful of grounds? Ew. You know, I don't want to be experiencing that, and I definitely don't want to be giving that into the world. But if I'm not filling up that cup, I'm down in the grounds, guys. That's where I'm living. That's where my experience is coming from. And the same is true of each of us. So gotta keep filling that cup. And then give from the top. It transforms the world. It changes the world. And it changes us. It changes each one of us. This is the rest of this quote. As light overcomes the darkness, as presence of heat causes the coolness of a room to change until it is warm and comfortable, so the radiant action of love and peace dissipates fear, hate, and confusion. Isn't that stunning? Stunning. What a wonderful thing. I gave a talk one time about hurricane, being in a hurricane. And I noticed something at my house. I had one, you know, those little tiny tea lights? Those little teeny ones? I had one of those in the middle of my stove, no electricity in my house. I had one little tea light in the middle of my stove lit, and it lit the whole stinking room. That's incredible to me, that this little tiny tea light could disperse all that darkness. But it only takes one, and we are it. We are the light. We are the peace. We are the love. We are the joy. We are the change. It is right here. It is us. So, the question on everybody's mind is, you guys, do you forget? There are enough people here that were here while I was here. Now, what? Thank you. Geez, I used to just put Ernest Holmes' name up there and you knew what your part was. I put the line up there and you didn't do your part. Okay, one more time with effort. Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Ernest Holmes would say this: love overlooks the little differences that we have and finds the point of reconciliation with others. Love creates tolerance and human understanding, without which we become really divided against ourselves, and without which we almost unconsciously become filled with criticism, condemnation, and false judgment. No one can be happy or enjoy the greatest fulfillment in life until he has come to see that most people try to do the best they can. This is so important. This is so important. No one can be happy or enjoy the greatest fulfillment in life until he has come to see that most people try to do the best they can. Most people try to do the best they can, even if they think differently than you, even if they act differently than you, even if they believe differently than you. They're there for good reason. Trust that. Trust that. And when we are able to reach out beyond the indifference and the coldness of life, reach through all intolerance and unkindness, only then do we meet that divine center which is forever established within every person. We are one. One people, one life, one power, one presence. We are one. Let's start to act like it. How about we take this into prayer? There is indeed one power, one presence, one life. It is called by so many names, known by so many people. It is all that we are. It is pure potential. It is all that exists. It's all that has ever been. It's all that will ever be. There is only one thing going on right here, right now. Always and in all ways. And this is what I know. Something has indeed been transformed right here today. Something has indeed been transmuted here today. Something has been sublimated. The verb for sublimate is sublime. Isn't that cool? What's emerged is love. What's emerged is truth. What's emerged is peace in bigger, broader ways than we have ever known before. We are letting go of what no longer serves us. We are letting go of old stories. We are letting go of hatred. We are letting go of fear. We are letting go of doubt. And we are embracing all that we are. We are this love in form with a capital L. We are peace in form with a capital P. We are joy. We are abundance of all kinds. And we are here to experience the depth and breadth and grace that is this life. So I know that all of this is unfolding in greater ways for each one, whether here in person, watching online, watching the recording, just each one. I speak a word of blessing over the entire planet, that we are all uplifted and upleveled today. Something shifted, something alkalized, something changed. And there is good and more good coming from it. For this and so much more, I am grateful, I am thankful. And it is in this gratitude that I let it be. It is done. So let's anchor this together by saying, and so it is. Namaste. Well, thank you. And now it is time for our conscious giving. If I find my remote again here and do my part. There we go. There's lots of ways that you can give to this marvelous center, and it really helps us keep the lights on and the doors open and all that stuff. You can text your support to 2398, or I was going to give you my cell number. You can't text it there. No, to 239-320-3820. Or you can send your contribution by way of PayPal. Our email and PayPal is PayPal@CSL at I can't speak anymore. Cheaper. Like that took all the wind out of me, which is good. Send your contribution through PayPal. Our email on PayPal is paypal@cslcapecoral.org. Or there is a donate button on our website. cslcapecoral.org is our website address. You can snail mail us a check, and the address is available online and on the screen. And for those who are joining us in person, the ushers will be coming around. Thanks, guys. And so how about we do our affirmation together. Now with feeling today, guys, right? We're embracing what we want to see. So with feeling today, you ready? Today, I know the activity of divine abundance is at work in my life and the life of this center. I give and receive generously as I live in the flow of bountiful good. That was awesome. Thank you for that. Okay. Oh. There we go. You.
Standing as one in the presence of the power, standing where others have stood. Gladly we offer the gifts of our abundance, knowing the source of our good. Standing as one in the presence of the power, standing where others have stood. Gladly we offer the gifts of our abundance, knowing the source of our good.
So speaking a word of blessing over these tithes, these gifts, these offerings, blessing the giver, as I know that as they give, so shall they receive, but it'll be pressed down, multiplied, and expanded upon as they receive it. And I know the same is true for this center. All of these gifts are a blessing for this center to allow us to do good work. So I bless the giver, I bless the receiver, and know that good and more good is coming of it. And so it is. Thanks, guys. All right, so we have got something really cool today. We're going to call up the board, or part of the board, and we're going to welcome some people as members to the center.
Parisa and Fred, if you want to come up. I'm not seeing. They might be in the kitchen. Could somebody please? Thank you, Janine. It's hard to be recognized when you're in the kitchen, right?
Well, they're filling in.
Yes, well, they're, right. So they're already providing service. If you would like to come up, beloveds.
And maybe our membership person too.
Yes, Kay, would you like, Kay, please join us. She is our team lead for membership today, and always, as far as that goes. So we're wanting to honor both Parisa and Fred today as they join our family here at the center. So we each have some parts to read. This is not the center and its members. This is the center as its members. The body of the center is composed of the individuals who are its hands, its feet, its head, and its heart.
Within the body of the center moves the spirit of the center. You have deliberately made yourselves an integral part of this movement. Every individual is an individualization of the presence of God. The presence of God is the divine spirit, which is God. Through each other and in our unified awareness, we share our experience of the presence of God. And each time we think of the spirit of our center, we attune ourselves with the sum of the power, the life and the love, which is the healing presence that indwells the body of our center.
There are those among us at this time who have signified their desire to become members of the center, those being Parisa and Fred.
You are all unifying with each other and the members of this center and of all the centers for spiritual living throughout the world in a warm, loving, divine fellowship of spirit. As you enter into this center in thought, word, purpose, plan, and action, you are important in a unique way to each other and to all of humanity. Through your adherence to and practice of the teaching of science of mind, you become a vital factor in establishing and maintaining the kingdom of heaven on earth.
As you join in membership cooperation, the experience of each is enlarged and expanded into greater good. For as you enter into a life of service to humankind, to life itself, and to God, you knowingly become one with the very spirit of the divine presence. In this way, you increasingly become an influence for good in the lives of all whom you contact. The obligation you place on yourself is the fulfillment of the purpose in your heart and the meaning of this membership to you. Kay?
Parisa and Fred, we want you to take this home and think of us as you watch it bloom, as we've watched you bloom. You were married here before you even members, and your love is blooming. And so, thank you. Thank you very much. We're so happy to have you.
In closing, on behalf of our Leadership Council and the other members of this center, We lovingly receive the both of you into membership in the Center for Spiritual Living, Cape Coral.
Congratulations, yeah. Wow, what a day. How exciting. A lot of energy going on. Beautiful, beautiful. Our annual meeting will be held in March. The date will be forthcoming. In other words, they're going to figure it out. So, miracles are ahead. And so is a wonderful healing circle right after service. I mean, you want to let something go, this is going to be a great opportunity. So let us make your day. Don't let us pray with you today as you head on out. And again, my name is Catherine Callahan. It's been a pleasure to be your host today. And have a great week, everyone. We have one more song. Yes, we do. Have a great week. Oh, potluck. Wow. I'm assuming everyone's going to stay for potluck. Have a wonderful potluck.
Get up on your feet and move those chairs around. Here we go. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound.